Now, with the HDMI cable still plugged in, I'll remove the power cable, and then when I plug it in, the green light comes on, and then goes off again. And then when I try to switch it on, nothing happens. However, if I unplug the HDMI cable, it comes on. And if I plug the HDMI cable in, whilst it's still switched on, it stays on and works. Now, if I switch it off, the power, and then switch it on again, nothing happens. Okay, just to prove to you that the HDMI cable is working fine, I'll swap it over with this one, which is normally connected to my Apple TV 4K. As you can see, as soon as I've removed the cable, the player has come on. So I'll plug that in, which is a different cable, and at the same time I need to change the input on the receiver to one which is normally the Apple TV, and you can see it works. Switch it off, and then try to switch it on again, nothing. But if I remove the HDMI cable, the power comes on without me having touched anything. And if I put the cable back in, whilst it's still switched on, which we know we shouldn't do, it works. I believe that there's possibly a fault with the HDMI socket on the player, having used two different inputs on my receiver and two different HDMI cables. I don't personally think that the problem is with my setup. I had a Sony 700 4K player connected to that very same cable that worked perfectly, which I recently sold on AV forums because simply the price of 4K discs. But if you have a look at this, please, Jeffrey, let me know what you'd like to do. Personally, I'd like a refund. I can return you the player if you want, but I'm not sure where we'll go from there. Thank you.